up, y'all? Appreciate you showing up, hanging out, listening to my dumb ass, like and subscribe. So, wanted to talk about Activision Blizzard King deal that's going down in the UK, alright? The CMA, alright? Which is the governing body that approves blah blah blah, you know, it's the same as the FTC over here, but it's the CMA. I actually don't know what those letters mean, but whatever, you get the idea. So the CMA has to approve or disapprove or whatever they do over there, because it's different from America, the deal. And so here's my thing. Here's what's happening. Now, a lot of people have put up videos about this already, but I'm going to say what I got to say. So it's the UK, right? So ding, ding, ding. Some flags should pop up already. Why? Jim Ryan is UK. He's the UK Sony guy, right? I mean, he's the overall Sony guy, but that's what his job was before he became CEO of PlayStation. He was the UK guy of PlayStation. That's where I don't know if that's where he started, but when the first PlayStation came out, that's what Jim Ryan did. He was the UK dude for PlayStation back when the first PlayStation came out. Anyway, so what I feel is happening, this is kind of corporate espionage type of stuff. Maybe it's a little bit of a conspiracy theory or something. It is. So I think Jim Ryan, Sony, possibly got into some of these politicians over there at the CMA, and you know they greased the wheel a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because what the CMA is saying, of course, I'm not even gonna try to paraphrase, but it is literally at some points in their document, word for word of what Sony was talking about, the Brazilian interview or whatever, the Brazilian governing body. It's the same thing that they were talking about. Oh, competition, we're gonna not be able to compete because Call of Duty and all these things. Same. And I'm like, wait, how? Okay, so how is it that the CMA UK, you know, Jim Ryan UK, it sounds like they're trying to protect Sony from competition? How does that make sense? Please try to, in the comments, explain to me how the UK government has to protect Sony from the evil Microsoft Corporation when Sony is the leader in video games right now. Everybody, all the ponies and the donkey unicorns are bragging about, oh, Sony got the best, we're number one, blah, blah, blah. So why y'all scared? Why y'all gonna get the government involved and try to block stuff, huh? And then Microsoft came back like, yeah, it's gonna be good for the gamers. It's gonna be give more options. It's gonna be everything, man. It's almost like, it's like Sony is like this scared person. They just yelling blah blah blah, saying all the stuff, and then Microsoft come in and just be all smooth and just like, yo, this is how it really is. Boom boom boom, and it's like, oh yeah, you listen to the cool, calm, and collected person, and then the crazy person screaming over their bloody murder is like, nah, you crazy. What you're saying doesn't make sense, Sony. So how does Game Pass putting Call of Duty and World of Warcraft and all the other games, Diablo and freaking Hearthstone and whatever other games Blizzard has, Overwatch, all these games, onto Game Pass day one, how does that hinder PlayStation's business? It's not exclusive. It's just on Game Pass day one. So you're saying that because Sony sucks at competing, that Microsoft can't do better or make the industry better, or, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't make sense. Like, this whole argument is asinine. I'm listening to it and I'm like, what? They're better. They're doing things better. So what they're trying to do is block, just like they tried to block Game Pass games from going to Game Pass, from going to Game Pass, with their contracts. That's anti-competitive. They're literally trying to block competition, not compete and make the better product, just block competition so they don't have to compete at all. And then I think about the past, and I think Sony really never had to compete. The only time they had to compete was when the PS3 came out. And Xbox was the best box, Xbox 360. All the devs were on the Xbox, and they said, uh-oh. And they did compete. It took them all a generation, but they got it. They got it there. But now, it seems like they forgot. They forgot what they did. They forgot that, oh, this is an actual competition, not a monarchy, not a monopoly. You know what I mean? And it's not, but they're trying to make it a little monopolistic in their favor. Like, oh yeah, we just gonna have all the exclusives, but we can have the exclusives. Sony, we are Sony, we can have the exclusives, but no. Microsoft can't have exclusives. No. Microsoft can't buy a studio and then have it exclusive. They can't do that. No. But they could buy Insomniac and make Spider-Man exclusive, right? Although that's a whole nother thing, you know. I know it's different. I understand. So whatever. It's their argument is like paper thin. I'm like, this is a lot of drama stuff. I don't think this will have any impact really when it comes down to it. And if it does, once again, Microsoft, I don't know if it's their lawyers. I don't know if it's Phil just being smart with his words, because he knows what to say. He knows what to say most of the time. He knows what to say. And so I'm like, yo, everything. If you look at this past month or two, right? You look at what Sony's been saying. Sony's been doing, right? Crying, complaining, scared, right? And Microsoft comes out, no, it's cool. No, it's making these fools. It's making these ponies so scared that Porter Rock put out a video that Fatanga did. He roasted him so bad. I'm not even gonna repeat some of the stuff he said, because I was like, oof. I was LOLing for real. I was like, oops. And Porter Rock was so disappointed. He was so depressed. He was like, it wasn't even like one of his regular videos. He was sitting there like in a corner against a wall with his earpods, and he's like, yo, bro, I'm telling you, man, y'all can't even compete on the level, because Sony's just raising the price, and he don't even see he don't even say X. They don't even have X in their lexicon. They don't even have X in their alphabet, or whatever he said. I was like, and he was trying to like deflect and do all these things, and I'm like, wow. And he's usually like one of the ponies that'll be like, yo, if Sony does something kind of bad, you know, he'll say something or what. Well, actually, I can't say that. But he seems like a more level-headed person. I would say that he plays up the pony thing a lot, because, you know, that's, you know, he's getting views and stuff, and that's all good for him. But if y'all watch that latest video, I'm gonna see if I can throw the link in the chat. I mean, in the comments, in the description. If I can throw the link in there, and then y'all can watch it for yourself. Or actually, better yet, I'll put Fatanga's video up in there, because he roasted him so bad. It's like a 20-something minute video. It's so funny. I was like, okay, you know what? And that's why I won't do that, because Fatanga and Oh No, It's Alex and Turboverse TV, they all do that, and you know they got that market cornered. I mean, if somebody, like I said before, if somebody steps to me, you know, kind of funny or whatever, you know, I'm gonna be like, all right, well, y'all, you threw the first punch, but you missed, so now let's go. But anyway, but yeah, this whole CMA stuff in the UK, it seems super fishy to me, because it's like, okay, but it's like, it sounds like Sony wrote what they put out as far as a price, and this is kind of unprecedented. The CMA and the FTC, they don't ever put out these statements when it comes to this you know, acquiring and acquisitions. They don't. When's the last time you heard a statement from CMA about Sony acquiring a company? Where was the one about Bungie? Where was that one? Huh? You know what I'm saying? So there's something fishy going on. I mean, it is a giant deal, yes, but still, I'm like, I don't know. Saudi Arabia said, yeah, man, that's cool. You know, Brazil was like, whatever. So, yeah, it's super interesting, and like I said, it's just a delay, really. It's not really, I don't think anything's going to come of it, because the whole industry, literally the whole industry, except for Sony, who's crying like a little BI and complaining, and the UK, they're not saying they're not going to axe the deal or mess it up, but they're just we're gonna see what Microsoft says, and then we're gonna maybe go to phase 2 or whatever they said, right? So I'm like, all right, fine, fair enough. And for these governing bodies, that's their job. They need to look into these deals, these acquisitions, because if Sony was doing this, if Sony were buying Activision Blizzard King, the way that Sony is this generation, yes, you need FTC and CMA and all these governing bodies to come and look at the deal, because how Sony is acting this generation is not good for games at all. And it's totally different because Xbox is not Sony right now. Microsoft is not playing that Sony game, and that's the difference. And they tried to say, oh, if they put it on Game Pass, it'd be bad for us, competition would be bad. It's like, that's not how competition works. You got to come up with a product that's more compelling than Game Pass so that you can compete. Not, we can't do it, so we're going to cry about it or something. It's so stupid. And these motherflowers are driving like a Fookie Fox. Anyway, yeah, it's just so crazy. But I appreciate y'all hanging out. I'm showing up. I'm on the highway. Like and subscribe. And like I said, hit it up in the comments. Let me know if y'all think that this deal is fair, and if you think that Sony would be, if they were in the same position buying Activision Blizzard King, would they be saying the same things that Microsoft is saying and acting the same way and saying, yeah, it's going to be on everywhere, we're not going to make it exclusive and all these things, given their position and given their behavior this gen so far. Appreciate y'all. I'll see you on the next one.